that is currently moving through southern parts of Tulsa County. And again, he was in the Bixby area, Highway 67, 151st Street, headed off to the east trying to catch back up with that cell. So here's what it looks like right now. And this is a large thunderstorm at this time. Supercellular thunderstorm, southern parts of Tulsa County, headed up into Rogers and Mays County. There's Claremore, and here's Highway 412 out to the east. So it's just west. It's probably going to miss Owasso. And another one may come up and catch Owasso, but this would be the one we can be concerned about for that $half sized hail. And perhaps we've had nickel-sized hail, quarter-sized hail reported in this. And you can see now in Bixby, it should
staying really very low with this, but you can see that core moving right up into Broken Arrow. I'm going to switch over to the high-resolution radar right now, and we're going to zoom right into South Tulsa County and the Broken Arrow area too, because once you're on the northwest side of I-44, this thing is a lot calmer. Again, it's certainly very dark looking that direction, but getting into some of these white pixels here, that is likely some hail mixing in. Here's NSU-BA. On the left side of the screen, of course, we're still looking live from our Skyview network of cameras as we continue to track that severe storm right across parts of Broken Arrow. So here's Broken Arrow, Rose District area, Haskell.
That's all the way up to Houston Street now and 91st, and then that extends all the way back down to 121st to 131st Street and right across the Creek Turnpike where it curves and heads back north toward the NSU campus, and that will continue to track toward the downtown area, I should say to the east of the downtown area of Broken Arrow, and then head into the east side right now of Broken Arrow. So that's the hail core at this moment for that particular cell. A couple other smaller hail cores are showing up with some pea-sized hail possibly in central Tulsa down on the about 170, or I shouldn't say 170, at 71st Street South and near Jinx.
Traffic is normal for this time of day, and so far the weather isn't really impacting it that much. We have seen a lot of lightning out here, and some from here you can really kind of see the edge of the storm as it really moves to the northeast. So just rain for the moment, but no hail. Keeping an eye on the skies. Mark.
Bert, thank you very much. Rain right where you saw Bert right now, but we saw in Bixby a lot of hail there, so maybe that's moving that way. So rush hour traffic, not a good time for this.
Not a good time, and give it a few more minutes, it'll be even more crowded. We really want people to slow down and pay attention. We also want to remind you that if you are seeing hail and you're not driving, please send us pictures of anything you do see to burst.com/K2L. Now, Mike, where are we now with this storm system?
All right, it's moving right in through the city of Tulsa. Steve Bluford, is he still on the line? Yes, Steve. Okay, so the storm is over you right now.
Hail reports around nickel to quarter size with this storm moving through. And again, hail has been the main threat. We've been talking about that for days, that was going to be the biggest threat. It's still at least a little bit of potential for a tornado. And let me talk about where that potential would be. If we take this back, I'm going to take our high resolution radar back in time, and you're going to be able to see this little boundary here just south of I-44. Now, as we take this forward in time, you can see the boundary moving farther to the north. That is our warm front. So that warm, moist air with south to southeast winds on the south side of that, cooler temperatures, and a northeast wind on the north side of that. The tornado potential is all along and south of that boundary. So that does move in.
All of that coming up. 2 Works for You at 5 starts right now.
2 Works for You begins right now with a
Broken Arrow Expressway, so I'm going to get all the squiggly lines off here. Here's the Broken Arrow Expressway as it goes past Broken Arrow there to give you a little perspective, and you can see this 111th Street, and you get the general idea. But this is the big hail core that we were worried was going to happen. Dick was mentioning that it looked like it ramped up a little bit on that, and it's good. And Darren also has a shot for us right now. Darren, is Darren online with me?
Yes.
At that time?
Yeah, Travis, I'm here.
Okay, what do you got?
Eastbound on the Creek Turnpike.
That hail core getting very close to that vicinity as well. Steve, as far as the wind speeds, what has that been like in your area? Okay, we lost Steve. That's okay. He is trying to trudge through that cell. A lot of you have also been sending in some great pictures and video to our Facebook pages and also to burst.com/K2L. And let's see, we're coming up here in just